We have a series of various stakeholders that we need to be able to still meet for the specific stakeholder. At the moment, what we've been doing is meeting stakeholders in preparation for moving out now into overseeing the various 10 points, including the one that you've said. So the actual bit of the question you're asking is our engagement at the implementation stage. Right now, what we have done is put these tools together, be able to define our methodological approaches to everything, and then be able for each of the points, not just the one that you've raised, for each of the points, have a very systematic way. I'll tell you, we now have a big matrix for each of the 10 points, including the issue, how to scope that issue, in other words, how to narrow down on the various indicators, how to measure the various indicators, which sources to look at, which sources to consolidate with, which sources to give data from, and then say where the status for implementation is. So very shortly, we want to come with actual data to you in that issue and all the other issues that are raised in the 10-point agenda. Thank you. Any other person? The committee continues to actively oversee the implementation of the 10-point agenda by meeting stakeholders in social, economic, and political spheres with the aim of making the nation better for all. You might note that in each of the 10-point agenda, we're addressing critical issues that Kenyans have raised and harmonized. Another way of looking at the 10-point agenda is to look at it as the roadmap for development for our country. Already, most of this implementation is in legislative framework. We are also looking at issues of debt, issues of corruption, issues of inclusivity, issues of wastage, issues of sovereignty of the people, issues of the compensation for protesters. All these issues moving into detail to see whether the infrastructure that has been put into place has actually been able to implement, and we are coming to oversee where that process is. In other words, then we'll be able to come and advise and say, these are the missing gaps. Here is where we need to have coordination. At the end of the day, as a committee, we seek to ensure that this 10-point agenda is carried to its full implementation. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you all? Seek any clarification or ask any questions? Yes. Yes. So thank you. We really appreciate your partnership and have a good afternoon. Thank you very much.